Welcome people to Zycorvus136. We were playing some Nioh 3, and I'm trying to find out where I should be going. I don't remember. I think I cleared up basically everything. I can't get here now. I looked recently. As far as this is concerned, it's locked. So I'll just continue with the main quest, which means I'm teleporting. Sorry I'm a little bit late. At 7 I wasn't really ready. I had to do something, and then I had some updates for my computer, which I had to restart. Then I had to update some stuff on Steam, which I didn't even finish, by the way. But it was just acting ungodly slow, so I had to get... Nioh was one of the updates. Finally, and I also wasn't sure who was going to be around to potentially play multiplayer games. You know, it was a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Also, because I'm playing Nioh, I should move my camera. Blink. There we go. So thankfully I shut down some extraneous programs like Discord and stuff. That should help tremendously with, like, it was loading Nioh really slow afterwards. It's not because of the update, it's because I had other things going on. If I just, like now the game's running fine. It's just because of how I was running the game. It was stupid on my part. It's dumb. So just clearing out some crap is nice. I think I'm going to leave this time period, to be honest with you. Where is the guy? My grandfather.
Ah, it's Lord Takechiyo. The Takeda forces, though thin, appeared in Mikitagahala in the northwest. Scouts even say they saw Takeda himself in the vanguard. I'm concerned with what he's doing, but we must take advantage of this chance. Killing him would throw the enemy forces into disorder. Lord Ieyasu has already taken his finest troops to Mikitagahala, and I will follow close behind. There is no time to delay. Join me at once.
Oh, okay. Perhaps now I can actually get in there. Good thing I didn't try again. And I went to talk to him first. I need to get some sort of spirit ability by doing the main quest, otherwise I'm not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to do a lot of those spirit vein things, the spirit spring stuff. Something's got to shoot me upwards. That's what it obviously is, to get to some of those items that I still can't get. Yep, it's open now. I take it there'll be some real difficulty ahead. It's gonna be some sort of boss. Okay. I see where that will lead me. I just want to walk down there naturally. I see the Kappa. I'll deal with that in a second. Fine, let's kick this down. Shortcut unlocked. So, nicely enough, I finally unlocked that little shortcut. Not that it matters, because it's actually no faster than going through this area. But it's nice to have it.
Looks like a dumb dog appeared and walked right into our trap.
Okay. What about this is a trap? I see nothing of any trap-like sense. Oh, cutscene. Why didn't he wait for me?
Quickly! Shingen is not far now.
Deal yourselves!
Lord Eos.
Forgive me. You must retreat. Over here.
I don't know why it would go off without me. That's crazy. Or without Hanzo.
We've been seen through. Greetings, Lord Takachio. We intended to launch a surprise attack, but it seems we've been exposed. I'm going to return to Hamamatsu with all haste and call for reinforcements. You hold the line.
Okay. I don't really have a problem with that. That's okay. I have a problem that nobody tried to... Just looking to make sure there's nothing else that I don't see.
Oi! Get back here, damn you! Damn it. Where did he get off to?
I see him. Alright, top off, so, because if I find another elixir, I'd like it to go into my active, like, inventory, you know what I mean? Tougher enemy, can't wait for the shrine right before the boss, so I don't have to fight that enemy again.
Takeda's invincible cavalry live up to their reputation. They've even got your guy.
Nose has been bothering me. Just a bit.
Don't waver now! Into the fray!
No, it's one of those guys. It's not for lacking to want to help, but they're just gonna die. It's just unfortunate, but it's true. I think this will lead up to him. This should be the last Kodama in the area. Like the whole region. I believe. Which is cool. Ow. Ow. I don't feel like that should have hit me. He throws 2 rocks sometimes, which is kind of lame. Yeah, the double rocks threw me off, but I understand it now. It's just annoying.
The Tokugawa army got caught sleeping and now they're in disarray. Just as our lord planned.
Don't care as long as you let me eat. I had to use a regular arrow. My bad. You kidding me? Jerk. I do want to get behind that guy, but I'm not sure how I do. It looks like I might be able to circle if I go forward then right. Sneaky. Is there another way to go? I just want to know that. I don't think so. I think that's the only way I can go right now. Yeah. Hopefully I'll circle around on that enemy. Burn, but wasn't sure what this would lead to, so always worth looking. The answer was I didn't have to worry about it, but I could have had to worry about it. Yeah, he's right up ahead. Alright, I will actually, because there's no trickery or anything, I will rest said thing so I can get all my benefits. I could have done the math, but whatever. I just want to level up again. The extra key and key recovery is huge, obviously. I tried to do my thing there, it didn't work. I don't know if he respawns then, judging by the text that was attached to his death. If not, that's cool. I'd prefer.
Who's that? This way!
There we go. That's good. I didn't see that ladder. But good that it's there. Excellent. More enemies I can skip past. Always an advantage. Okay, I'll probably lose the first time in this fight. But I'm not gonna cower it out.
You're here. This time, I will destroy you. I shall now demonstrate the proof of my resolve.
Is she gonna help me, or is she like unconscious now?
I shall expunge prior disgrace.
She's not getting up. That was a good sudden save there. Alright. That killed me? Ah, lame. I considered trying to use my living weapon, but I was like, I wasn't sure it was gonna finish him, and I don't want to waste it since it's such a valuable resource. Okay, that wasn't even close to death. Death plus. There we go. Like, that was so frustrating. I was down in elixir, so I was a little afraid to use them, and that's on me. I was gonna run right in, ignore everything. My bad, I didn't aggro or anything anyway. No, I learned a lot about the fight, obviously. I haven't even seen him do that before. Died immediately because of my greed. Of course. Yeah, I don't need you to tell me how to play the game. Thank you. I wish I had more exploration of this particular region, because A, I would just get a bonus, a luck bonus in particular, which is minor, but could use my living weapon and just try to see what I can do, but... Am I dead? Yep. I'm just not getting him down low enough. It's like bad timing, I suppose. Like, if I could just get him a little lower, just a little bit, I would feel comfortable trying to use my living weapon to finish the fight. It's just too valuable a resource to risk going for nothing.
I shall expunge my prior disgrace.
I waste so much healing when he goes into the yokai state. That's really what it comes down to. Heal. I honestly feel like when he's in this stage, it's just a void. Doing damage here just doesn't really make a lot of sense. A couple hits there just to get key. Soon enough, I'll have to use living weapon just not to die.
If only we lived in a world where no one had to become a yokai.
Yeah, a little late to say that.
Wait, that's...
It better not be another boss fight. I better be destroying this.
What in the world?
It's another crucible. That yokai is the Death Veil, summoned to the skies by those who harbor Crucianite within them. From there it spawns crucibles to plague the land. Lord EAS is probably in the crucible, but you are the only one who can reach him. I beg of you, lend Lord EAS your aid.
I will, if you let me pick up my items.
Is this the doing of that creature in the sky?
Yes.
In any case, it seems we must purify the crucible again. You certainly do have a heavy burden to bear.
Before I go into the crucible, either way, I have to, level up. Not sure what I'm gonna level, but... level up. Forgot what I was doing. Alright, let's take a look. So, I assume this is still part of this region. Is there any other region that I haven't gotten 4 out of 4 on? Nope, this is it. So if I get this, not only do I get the reward for this region, but I get the reward for like all regions at level 4. Good boss fight. Okay, I didn't expect that. It didn't really give me any clue that that was going to happen. I thought maybe it would start to damage me. Not like instantly kill me, but like, hey. I guess I could have guessed by this. It's fine, I got my stuff back, as whatever. And that was kind of funny how it just like ran into the wall and died. I see him. Can't touch that. Can go here though. Oh, okay. This cleared out this. This is just going backwards. It cleared out the, like the shortcut. It's a shortcut with the black flames. Okay. Yeah, I got interrupted, by the way, while I was about to finish him off and at least do that. I got shot during the animation, so I got hit with the burst attack or whatever it's called. That's literally why I got hit there. It was a conspiracy of stupidity. Bye. How's that? How's that, bitch face? Up there with your stupid gun, making this harder than it has to be. It looks like the front of this doesn't connect. Actually, I'm not even sure what happens when I go through this other path. I might just have like an item or something, because obviously if I jump off forward, that would just leave me back where I was. So this must be a separate little area. After everything passes, like all the lava and stuff, there might be a path under there. Because usually after you take a crucible, as they're saying, I think crucible, but whatever, it turns into a normal area afterwards. Yeah, I had been down there, so I'm gonna ignore that and just let them be aggro.
Ah, you were at Futamata. Excellent. They can't stop us now. Venture forth and aid my lord and his company in my stead.
Why don't we both go?
Oh, right. Take this with you. Please, save my lord.
You know what I mean? Like, just help. I might be able to jump over there, but I'd rather not try unless I know I have to. It seems unnecessary. I'd rather just heal and get some of the There we go, Buddha statue. You better be coming with.
Takechiyo. I regret that I was unable to keep up and got separated. One such as I, who cannot kill yokai, must be a burden. Allow me to hold the enemy off here. My lord is in your care.
You can't kill yokai. I've seen you kill yokai. You jerk. Regular old soldiers are still fighting here.
So you're right. I can see why Tadakatsu spoke highly of you.
Of course.
If I could only unleash my full strength. No. Now is not the time for a bout. You are worthy of trust. Protect my lord. Here, take this. The path ahead is long. Do stay alert.
So give me sake? Okay. So obviously this must be the correct path. Which I find hard to... Oh, okay, that way. Got it. So I'll go the other way first, because this is clearly the right path, because it had a character to meet. Which means that this way is not the correct path. I hate those guys, honestly. It's shit that they... I can't believe that killed me. It wasn't even the fall that got me, even though that would have got me. I jumped up specifically so it wouldn't hit me physically, and the explosion still killed me because of being softened up by other crap. Like, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that that whole thing is here. It died, so that's good, I suppose. I just know that you can't run straight up at that jerk. So I'm trying to find, like, what can I do to accomplish the same purpose. There's a yokai down here. Alright, gone forever. That's the good news. It looks like killing that opened up any kinds of like the black mist. Then we get to a crucible raid, so that's nice. That's down the bridge from before. I have no reason to go backwards like that. I'll de-aggro anyway. But it's nice to kill a Crucible Wraith. Always love enhancing stuff. It's a worthwhile side path. It does seem like maybe this is a better path, because it'll bring me a little bit closer when I first... I'll go back and clear up everything else afterwards. But I definitely got to deal with Jerkface first. Oh my god, get out of here. Stop. Stop. Oh my god, not again, dude. It's flying, like, out of range. That's what's pissing me off. And this thing can sometimes see me. So me getting shot by the other thing is really pissing me off. Get out of here. How about that? Where's the guy throwing stuff at me? Also, what's going on over here?
I have cheated death time and time again. I am the master of tactical retreat, and I will not be defeated.
Alright. To be honest, man, I don't really feel so compelled to fight you. I didn't really expect him to... I don't know, I didn't expect him to do any of that. I guess that's the best wording I would give. But cool enough is that I'd already gotten this. And a lot of the enemies are not going to respawn. Honestly, now that I don't have to fight that stupid enemy, I should actually be able to much easier, like, clear the area. Oh, there he is. He's kind of inside the fire. Why? Yep, he controlled it. As I expected that he might. So that's good. Clearing some stuff up. Means he probably won't come back, because otherwise the fire would come back, which would make no sense. Since it's like a stop to your traversal abilities. He's a revenant. A wraith. I meant the same thing, obviously.
So this is how I die. I'd hoped to witness the peaceful world you build with my own eyes.
Alright, so, thankfully, I've cleared out the crap.
Time again. I am the master of tactical retreats, and I will not be defeated. Will now make good on the debt I owe my lord. I refuse to retreat. I wasn't strong enough. I can't face my lord like this.
You stand before Sakai Tadatsugu.
You were doing good, man.
I before the samurai who earned my lord's faith. If you've seen the battlefield, You must already know this is a lost cause. However, so long as my lord draws breath...
I was gonna say, it's not a lost cause.
Again. I beg of you.
It's a... It's going to be very difficult.
And tread carefully.
And that's okay to admit, too. To be like, hey, it's gonna be hard, and we lost a lot of people, or I keep losing people, like, that's fine. It's not fine that we're losing them, it's fine to know. I barely even saw this down here. Oh. I didn't even see that there. Cool. Sneak attack. I can't believe I still haven't hit the end here, but I'm about to. That's gonna be the end over there. Can I possibly get what I need? I think it was 50. 50 on the nose. I doubt that, but I'll just look. 500. Almost 5,000. So we'll say together it's about 5,000. 20,000. Yeah. I can't. Oh shit, that's close. Who is this, fellow?
It isn't enough. The people sustain my domain. And this shining stone sustains me. How foolish of you to have entered the depths of hell! I shall devour you too.
Doubt it. Well, actually, I suspect I'll die at least once, but...
you won't disappoint me. Come will not go so quietly. A fine display. This is a battle I won't soon forget. From the fight, I shall strike. So
he actually doesn't even do the yokai realm, which is kind of cool. He just does another mode with his flaming sword, halberd. This fight actually seems pretty cool. Okay. I tried to hope he was in an animation long enough. He does a lot of damage to that flaming halberd, I'll tell you that. Real quick, I did get a title at some point. I doubt it's going to be anything that actually allows me to... No. It's important to recognize.
I pray you disappoint me. With ease, but I will not go so quietly. A fine display. This is a battle I won't soon forget. At last, a proper fight. Now I shall strike.
Where's your flame halberd? Did you get distracted? I should top off because that flame halberd is no joke. That was cool too, because I had the charge up and he charged, and I charged through him. That was like the stereotypical like samurai like dueling thing. Didn't get back up, I imagine.
So long as this dark radiance exists, my fights will continue.
Well, then I'll destroy the... So I'll destroy the crucible. I'll just wait a second while it like finishes that. Yep, depicting of yep. Easy success.
Pursuit is unwise. This is the man known as the Tiger of Kai. Soldiers will be lying in wait. Thanks to you, I still draw breath. But this defeat will stay with me forever. Those who have joined our cause, those who dream of a peaceful world, we have shouldered inescapable hardships. The lives of even the most innocent have been taken. The burden of what you feel and hope for may grow heavy indeed, and you may even come to blame me. Even so, I cannot halt my advance. No matter how tarnished my image becomes, the path to peace may be long and steep. But I press onward. Onward. One step at a time. Takachio. Those with power cannot bring about peace from the wrong path. Thus, I must seize the seat of Shogun. Until then, I can ill afford to halt my advance.
Okay. Oh, there's a Kutama.
The Crucible's been purified, but we must remain vigilant. The Crucianite is still radiating light. We should regroup as soon as possible. Please return to Hamamat's castle for now.
I will when I'm ready. Where is the Kodama? It's acting like it's right here. But I don't see no Kodama. I don't know where the Kodama is. There's probably some fake wall or something. Bridge locked. This gate is locked, yeah. There's a bunch more Kodama, which is interesting. It seems like it's showing me a lot more than before, where it's showing me like whether or not I have things, so. I just don't understand where this Kodama is. Unless it's like really down. Which if it is down, I don't understand how. Meaning I don't understand how I get down and get it still. According to the level of sound, it's like here. It should be like right here. I'm a little confused why it's not. What I will do though, sometimes Kodama are not exactly where they appear. I am very confused, so I guess that'll be a future me problem, I suppose. I doubt this gate is locked. I'm gonna be honest. Could be, but I doubt it. Also, I was really hoping that the, It is. I'll go up and talk, because maybe they'll clear the gate. Maybe they won't.
Takechio. Unfortunately, we have no time to rest. Takeda's forces are on the move. Shingen's moving his army to Sagagake in the north, so that he may watch the castle. The only hope we have for victory is to aim directly for Shingen himself, but their camp is on a cliff, and it's impossible for troops or horses to attack. Shingen must be killed, Takechio, and you are the only one who can do it.
Okay. Yep, now the gate's open. That's what I figured might happen. I'll go back there. I just gotta do this first. Excuse me. All these Kodama are so silly. There's way too many on the shrines.
This is Lord Shingen's war fan. Incredible. I feel the compassion he felt for his people. I sense his resolve to make sacrifices to save the country. We're getting closer. All soldiers have doubts and concerns. Lord Shingen must have had something close to him that holds his deepest thoughts.
Okay, whatever. Alright, so I gotta go there, obviously. Just looking real quick. No, nothing else crazy. I'll level up while I'm there too. For anybody who was like, level up, you have enough to level up. Yeah. I was gonna make sure I did it before anything crazy happens. So apparently I would have to redo this to get the collectibles. Yeah, I'd have to redo these to get some of the collectibles. At least you can redo it. Because, oh. Apparently something's over there. Probably someone wants to fight me. I didn't really see that until just now, but... Looking for quests, you know? At some point I might redo them and just get the collectibles. It'll be quick enough, especially because of the low levels of the area. I should be able to run through. It's just for the sake of collectibles, so I don't feel so obliged to do much.
Lord Takachio, I trust you haven't forgotten your recent promise to train with me. Come now, no need to be so tense. First, let's see if you can manage to catch Hayatamaru. Now, don't underestimate the difficulty. Anything that happens along the way is part of your training too. You must be adaptable. Okay, begin. Looks like that barely caused you to... All right. I'll give you a personal lesson then. Let's go. So, hold nothing back. Come on. That was one hell of a training session. You even managed to survive my techniques. A fine job. Training talented pupils is a reward of its own. The living must risk their lives to train their soldiers. Were it possible, I'd even crawl out of my grave to train a worthy student.
Oh, so funny because he's actually dead. I had to really quickly get that one out of the way. I'll see what this other mission is that just got added. I'll do it eventually, I just don't feel like doing it right now.
Beyond this gate lies Saigagake. You should be able to go through Saigagake to reach the cliff tops unnoticed. There is only one way for us to defeat Shingen.
Together.
The Crucianite
No,
must be
no.
destroyed. Fight well.
Always sending me out to do things by myself.
If we could just defeat Shingen, it might shed some light on Kunimatsu's transformation. Be at ease. Both Kusanagi and I are here with you.
There's nothing more we can do here. We've no choice but to leave things to Takachio.
Everyone's always leaving everything to me. I swear. I'm not gonna get there in time. Killing Kappa makes me feel good. They're so annoying. Those I see. Is the one above me on the bridge? Yep, on the bridge. I see it. Now I know. I see the Kodama up there too. Alright, we're gonna keep on chugging. Crucible Demon. Whatever they're called. Crucible Wraith. And you know it's a unique enemy, because obviously it's a Crucible Wraith, so it'll never return either, which is always nice to know. So I'm pretty happy. Kappa will see me, so I have to fight the Kappa. Just trying to get rid of this crap. Without the Kappa, it's more reasonable to, like, try. There's a ladder that always comes from above there. Alright, that yokai is gone. Back down here.
Listen, dogs. Holding up in this castle is useless. You'll die here.
I just had to look to where I came from real quick. I jumped across the bridge. Let's hang left for a sec. Make sure I fully explored all of this crud. There's not much else here. The only way to go, really, is over here. At some point I'll go up that way. Now I went down this way, which was an option, but there is also a ladder. And the ladder seems like it just leads back to that area. So the obvious next place, considering that everything else kind of connected back, is to go up the scaffolding. That's what I'd call that, by the way, scaffolding. I think that's the most accurate term there. Come on, heal though. In case I fall, but also because low enough that I wouldn't want to, like, die. I have a lot.
Who goes there?
Yep, that's me dying because of him having a burst grab. And then it being crazy range. And then me falling. Yep. Cool. I gotta skip all the enemies, it's not worth the risk. If I fell right there, by the way, if I fell off the cliff and that was the end of me, and my 130 grand / whatever souls I might have gathered, I would be very angry. Just for reference. I can make this jump. Got my stuff back.
Tomorrow morning we attack Hamamatsu. With yokai on our side, our enemy's defeat is all but assured. Who goes there?
Who's it? Who's aggroing me? Oh, you jerk. I could have jumped over here instead, I suppose. It looks like I can go over there, but I think I have to be higher up for that. I don't see myself making that jump. It doesn't seem reasonable. god, dude. Alright. Cut the shit. Let me just casually walk up. I don't want to risk it, I want the shortcut in the shrine. There. I don't want the enemies to respawn, so I'm still not gonna, There's a chest, okay. I'm still gonna, like, try to explore backwards kind of dealio. Okay, down. Looks like if I go over here, there might be a way to go up. There's also a Kodama over here. There we go. Yeah, that one's over there, which is similarly.
The Tokugawa army's defense is stubborn. Hamamatsu will never fall if we don't send more yokai.
Backflip. That was a scary jump right there. It just wasn't jumping, so my character kind of like walked off the edge and then like buffered the jump. That was very not cool. I was very scared. I'm not as worried about my Amrita because I'm right next to the shrine technically. I know that you're gonna argue, well no you're not, right? You are there physically, but you're not close. And like, whatever. I'm not sweating it is the point. I'm not scared. Yep, I see that. I know there's a ninja over there. Couple arrows to make my life easy. Alright, I'll go up the ladder now. I'll say that. I do feel pretty strong. Now somewhere around here, I didn't really think about it. I should look at the wall to make sure there's not a it looks like it's, oh, okay. That's fine. Always tough enemies, to be honest. Never really excited to see those ones. Those enemies are enemies where I'm like, ooh. They're not too bad, but I wouldn't say like, oh yeah, they're excellent and I love seeing them all the time. That'd be a lie. I wonder if there's more Kodama blessings. Yeah, I can't go level 30. Sorry, level 3 right now, so maybe I can eventually, but I can't now. That looks like the end. That's a Crucible Wraith. That's a little messed up. Oh, okay, he's pleased. It does look like I have everything now. I don't see anything left on the map, so that's good. I think I'll level up real quick, though. Oh, also, I'll open this door, because this doesn't seem to be the correct way.
Shingen's using this many spirit stones.
Alright, I do want to level up, of course. Because I have another level up, so I might as well. I don't know what he'll give me for doing what he wants, but I could get something cool. I should also check my gear, technically. If you want to be super technical, I should check my gear after finishing this.
This is a sake bottle engraved with the Takeda clan's crest. It seems to be an offering to the gods, and a desperate one at that. I sense great impatience and a fear of age and illness. Takeda Shingen truly was a rare and remarkable man. He strove to become shogun, to save his people from the flames of war.
Don't they all?
Perhaps fear of his own mortality is what led him astray. You look like you know how to paint too. I, Hasegawa Nobuharu, can no longer paint myself. I wish to pass on my thoughts and techniques to you.
There ain't nothing on those pages.
Just as I envisioned. An exceptional painting of the Tiger of Kai. I am truly grateful for all of your assistance.
Then go away.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd like you to take this painting with you. Farewell.
Again, title stuff. Okay. I still don't understand where this freaking Kodama is. I'm gonna look this up to see if this is a common problem. Let's see, Nioh 3. Mikatagahara Kodama missing. Kikyo Bellflower Fortress. So some people said if I reload the area, it's possible Kodama will be there. I don't know, it's worth a try, I suppose. I guess it couldn't hurt. I'd like to get the Kodama. Ah, he's there, yep. Been through the area twice, but... He said my replenishable elixirs go up to 9 is what I think I just saw. Oh, no, I thought it said that. Glad I got the Kodama, though. Alright, now we gotta go back to... I think rear approach is where I was. Yep. Whatever the enemy, the boss is, and I heal over time, so that's good.
The Takeda flag will fly above Hamamatsu come morning.
It's you again. Figured it was you again.
I move to take Kyoto. Join me in my conquest, and Hamamatsu shall be yours. It seems our paths are at odds.
Gonna transform on me, boy?
Then you shall meet Ieyasu in the afterlife.
Debuff of sorts. Taking a risk here. I just don't have a lot of healing, but I feel like I understand its patterns. I just need to burst them down. Yeah, maybe not. Okay. That sucks, I wasted it. I also definitely did the thingy, but I guess I just mistimed it slightly. I think if I did that, I might have won, but I can't necessarily guarantee that. The problem is how long it takes certain things to charge is kind of annoying. I'm glad they let you go in with Hot Spring, but... Too early, okay. That I did not expect, but I did avoid it, which is really crazy that I did. scary because I was out of key. I tried. If I had my living weapon there, I was golden. He was low. Even without me using it, you know what I mean? Like, without having it. So if I had it there, I would have just, as soon as I used my last healing, I would have just bum rushed him. It's just hard because, like, it's hard to explain. Sometimes he's hard to read, and sometimes he's not. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I get it, and sometimes I'm just like, I don't understand the attacks coming out. Especially when he's in, like, his yokai form, it's a little bit harder for me to read the attacks. So avoiding them ends up being my... I was glad that I have my living weapon. didn't know there would be like a button press kind of thingy, but okay, good thing I caught it.
The Takada are invincible. There's been no battle we could not win.
Actually, I think they've already lost battles.
Not since Kawanakajima.
Just say you don't seem very invincible.
Is this to be my final fight? The shogunate's grip on power was lost, and people were abandoned to the flames of war. The country needed a savior, and so I raised my banners to become shogun. But disease and aging impeded my progress. I will not stop until this country is mine. And I grow impatient with my imminent death. I clutch these shining stones, praying for abundant life. I will not hesitate to make sacrifices for my people. Resolute, I hurried down my path. This old soldier lacks sufficient strength. I'm left with no recourse, but to entrust Tokugawa with my cause, and fade away. Has our ancestral blessing truly run its course?
Yes.
Do not defy heaven, but grow old and perish. So taught the Buddha.
Retreat? You wish to withdraw? Fall back! Everyone, fall back!
Don't worry, there shouldn't be
That's
that
a
many
beautiful
soldiers left.
morning. Takeda's forces seem to have begun their retreat.
Enhanced style shift. Lots of battle scrolls were added.
Lord Shingen sacrificed everything for his cause, even as Lord EAS desires peace. He must have realized that compassion alone would earn him nothing, after losing so many allies and suffering so many hardships. You, too, have trodden but half the road before you. Lord Shingen has been defeated, but the dark radiance still permeates the flow of time. Only by destroying all of the Crucianite will it be sufficiently weakened. Well then, on to the next fight. The mirror I gave you should guide your path. Speak with me again when you are prepared.
Okay, well, I'm not. I'd like to actually leave. You're not gonna let me, are you? No. How do I go to, yeah, Turtle Rift?
Head where the Nioh leads. Someone you must defeat will be waiting.
That light, could it be?
Let us meet again, Takachio.
We will. I didn't want to leave the region, but it didn't let me teleport anyway. I don't even know what I was gonna do anyway in the region, to be real. Like, honest answer. I probably didn't have anything else to do until I get better spirits, so.
The High Priest and Aratama. I shall send word.
This feels familiar. No mistaking it. This is Mount Kurama. And that was a great Tengu. Although something seemed gravely amiss. It appeared to be headed for Kurama Temple. Let us follow.
Oh, now it has in fact done that. Okay. I meant to look too at the battle scrolls.
What's happened to his mountain? There are yokai in there! The yokai are so numerous. Where in the world do they keep coming from?
Just trying to clear out all the trash. Oh. A hot spring. Another title, by the way. That's like a forward direction. I still don't have the ability to... Oh, I do. Okay. I don't remember having that ability.
This evil that taints the mountain, where might it have come from?
Just do it from the right side. I see that. And so that's why you have to go like up. Because if you don't go up, you can't cross over. I can run right through.
To have made it this far, you must be a warrior of exceptional skill.
I am.
I am Kajiwara Kagetoki, ordered by Minamoto no Yoritomo
That's a lot of
to
names.
subjugate the wicked yokai wreaking havoc on our world. And yet, those Aratama are more ferocious than I thought. I've lost the soldiers I set off with, and I've been injured myself. Might you offer your assistance for the people?
I see. If Yoritomo is alive, this must be the Heian period. It appears we've somehow gone back in time again. Then Mount Kurama is the great Tengu's domain. This is supposed to be a peaceful mountain, home to benevolent Niigatamas. I have a bad feeling. Stay.
I was gonna drop my guard completely and just walk through with no consideration for all the yokai every 10 steps. But you know what? Since you warned me, I'll be careful. I like the cat, actually, just so we're on the same page. I'm being, you know, a jerk about it because that was stupid advice. To be honest, it was stupid advice.
Lord Yoritomo will easily dispatch these yokai, and certainly avenge me.
That almost ended in my death. That was spooky. Since I haven't let anything spawn, I just have to remember to find how I'm gonna eventually open the gate from before. So there's a gate like over yonder. It's right over like there. So right now I don't see any way up directly, but hopefully there'll be some way up. Probably those trees actually. But I don't see how to get up to them right now. I'll just trust for now. I'd like to rest anyway, though. Alright, hold on. That's probably what I'm going to take. What's the umbrellas? If I recall correctly, those things turn into the big ones if you let them. That Kappa didn't really have anything rare, but annoying. I wanted some sort of reward for my kill, but that's alright. I see the umbrella, by the way. Shortcut door open. I think this will also be some sort of shortcut door, but I could be wrong about that. It also could be the correct path forward, but then also a shortcut door.
It was once so quiet around here, too. More yokai!
Oh yeah, the bridge. Yeah, okay. So I see why now. So I think I'm supposed to go the other way temporarily. There. Yeah, I knew. Nioh? I knew to get mad. I didn't have it ready. Learn gesture frustration, I guess, because I didn't please it, which is good. I'm glad to get a new gesture, to be honest. No sarcasm, I'm glad. Oh, I see you now. Oh, you were pleased. both paths converge. So now we go in. No, I've seen one of those before. I hate those things. Well, at least it's dead. I don't know if it's dead forever, but...
Yokai running rampant in the capital. If I die, you die with me.
I'm just glad you've gotten rid of it, and hopefully the next little, like the door opening thing that I was pointing out before is next. So I also want to stop soon.
Is that a Tengu? Something must be. No!
Alright, I don't know what's over there, but yeah. I'm glad I passed it, because this is just the shortcut. Oh, now we can do spear veins and stuff. Is that, like, now that I have this particular spirit? Not that one. But I can do that one. So I can do some of them. I can do that one too. Okay. Well, I think I know exactly what's over there. I'd rather get what I can back then, because who knows what it unlocks. It could unlock any kind of, like, a crucible spike that's hidden or something, which would help me unlock different abilities for my guardian spirits and all kinds of stuff, like permanent, you know, stuff. I would rather... I know exactly what it looks like. And I think way back before I didn't have the ability to break this thing, and now I do. I know exactly what it's gonna look like. It's gonna be a little cave entrance. I'm just avoiding enemies while I go over and do it. If they want to fight me here, they can. Also seem to notice that there's a thing over there, and I'm rid of memory. Which I guess I didn't see before, because it's like really, really close to the edge of the water. Not even sure exactly where this one is, but I'll find it. Because if I can open anything in this area, I'd rather. I just want to, like, know which way I'm going. I think I'm leaving, which is not the goal. I need to turn left as I'm going down. Running by, da 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 da. Almost fell, that was scary. That was the spirit event. That was the one? I've used it before. So it was, that one wasn't real. That's what it was. That one was messing around with me, and it surprised me too. I was like, I don't recognize that. Yeah, I was gonna quit, but I just want to get a couple of these things first, because, like, why not? Any others? This one definitely not. Not that one. Oh, it says I can get this one. Not that one, though. Or that one. So this is the last one, it seems. It's at least nice to fight a Wraith, because, Crucible Wraith, whatever they're called. Because obviously, with that in mind, like, conceptually, it gives you a huge advantage to... like, having permanent upgrades and such, of any capacity. I need to get over to it. That's my struggle. I think it's on the other side, it's in the low ground. Because technically you're looking at where the spirit thing is. In this case, it's down there. Should be empty since I cleared this place out. That's nice. Okie dokie. I'm back where I'm supposed to be. I'll level up, and then I'll end there. This seems like a perfect time. Got to, you know, clear out a little some stuff. That's not bad, honestly. I should do, though, I should go to the Eternal Rift, actually, because there's more to do there. So, gotta do a little bit more. I don't really blame loading screens. Like, I understand why they exist. I've played a lot of games my whole life. I get it. But, like, sometimes I'm just like, I can't do anything during a loading screen. You know? So first things first, I want to get rid of this thing in here. So that's solved.
Takich.
Okay.
On Nioh magic, Doman and the Camo clan caused great conflict by misusing their power. In disrupting the balance of yin and yang, they wrought disaster. However, benevolent Omnio mages, such as Abe no Seimei, have long protected our world from those with evil intent. If you are truly prepared to shoulder the mantle of leader, it is imperative to have new techniques at your disposal.
Okay, well that's good.
Only at the boundary of life and death can the ultimate skill with a sword be attained. It is not unlike a monk attaining a Zen state of mind. Lord Takechio, you are one step closer to reaching such great heights. Why don't we have another bout, you and I? Only at the...
Alright, good. I'm glad that, like, that stuff's there.
My father, a Hanzo from a previous generation, loved training all sorts of skills. Apparently, for pupils he saw particular promise in, he'd even disguise himself and lecture. Shocking, isn't it? But now I understand exactly how my father felt. I want to see you grow even stronger. I hope we can also practice when we next see each other.
There, I thought so.
You there. Your countenance is most troubled. Funnily enough, I had just grown bored myself. Please, rest and relax in my tea house. The living world moves on from much, yet the fires of war still rage. You too.
I figured it was him, by the way.
Many a fierce battle, no? Like yourself, many find purpose in war. Even in death, they do not tire of battle. This is the afterlife of Japan. It differs from any world you have known. And yet, even here, human nature is unchanging. In my lifetime, there was a man called the Conqueror, whose ambition drove him to his own grave. Well, do you wish to know more about power struggles in the afterlife? Your actions will determine whether the world turns in your favor.
Okay, I was just checking to make sure that if I commit to a clan, it's not the end of the world. I'm just seeing what they do. I'd rather join a clan based on who it is, mind you. There's so many. I don't know.
I'm sure you'll... This place lies beyond the flow of time. Relax freely here. And forget petty matters of the real world. Come back again, if you're in the mood to do so.
Alright. We'll save there. Oh, you can actually force save. I didn't realize that. That's helpful. I appreciate you guys for watching. I will see you all next time.